Here we go. Hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Ryder. This is so loud. There we go. Let's start a new game. Hey, it's been a long time since I've streamed. It's been a month. This is the Miskatonic. Okay, hold on. We're gonna hit the new game button, so maybe the music will stop. This was given me by, oh god, it's just more music. This was given me by Optimus 1971. Oh, this is bad. Hold on. We're gonna have to rethink this because, unfortunately, the wording is too small to read, and I missed the first thing. Welcome to Miskatonic University. Blah blah blah. Okay, that's not good. So we're already having problems. Sienna's here and says hello, everyone. I don't know what she's saying, but this is Marie Peanut Butter. I wish I could just mute this. Alright, hold on. This is ridiculous. Shoot, I can't stop. I can't stop once we started. So, this is Marie Peanut Butter. She has just welcomed us to Miskatonic U. She's French, I believe. What's that? You ask why I have a giant hand sticking out of my head? The problem here is going to be, this print is very small. Just because of the way... Well, that is because I am French. It's a thing we have. So, no fun of business, or you'll learn about... Okay, this is not going to work. Hold on. I'm going to have to make this bigger. And I'm going to have to adjust the stream, if I can. Can I edit this scene? I can. I need to make it a little smaller. Oh, that doesn't work. Are you serious? Okay. She's still talking. After this, you'll think my hand is cute and adorable, as you should. We are gonna restart this game here, everybody. It's got to be so small. This is gonna be hard, because I'm gonna have trouble reading this. Tell you what. Let's go back to the main menu. Please. Can I go back to the main menu, please? It won't let me go back to the main menu. It won't let me do anything. Hide dialogue? What is the point of that? Okay. After this, you'll think my head is cute. But first, let me describe to you the state of the world. This is more Spanish. Prior to... Whoops. Okay, we gotta move this back here again. Is this muted? This is muted. I'm having technical difficulties. Santa says, nice to see you streaming again, Max, and X-Mods Waves. This is Marie Peanut Butter. She is French. But first, let me describe to you the state of the world prior to the witch girl that ruined everything. Do not fret. You probably know this already, oui? I don't. So, you are aware of the giant aliens that we call gods and the cultists that worship them. No? Then let me tell you. Some worship Cthulhu, the giant man octopus dragon thing. Its cult teaches eternal patient waiting for Cthulhu to come back so he can destroy the world. Rude. Some worship Yog-Sothoth, the outer-dimensional god of knowledge. These Samata brains are trying to build portals, that's more Italian, sorry, to let him come here. But that would be destroy the world too, not so smart. Most of humans are like our witch girl worship Shub-Niggurath, known as the All-Mother. Even cultists for other gods will pray to Shub-Nigguraths at the end of their sabels and rituals. That is because Shub-Niggurath is the goddess of humanity. Her cultists preach love and compassion among everyone. Very lovely, we. But like our witch girl, some can be blinded by their desire for the harmony. Oh, we're going back into the Italian. There are some that would take advantage of the naive notion that all humans are loved and good. Not so lovely. Okay. So, you know of gods now, sweet. So let's take a small... Let's talk a small bit about that. Humans of the world. Some countries have been more affected than others by the strange happenings of the universe. For example, in Canada, Yetis. Thousands of them. But the Canadians are well prepared. Yeti invasions are considered a national pastime. Bring the family. We'll shoot some Yetis. This is what us French call an English person. Note the sharp teeth, purple blush, and big ugly face. A big ugly face. Nice. A couple decades ago it was discovered that a huge percentage of the English nobility were actually cannibals, breeding humans in underground caves like a livestock. Everyone in England went crazy when it was found out. So now they're all cannibals too. Apparently the Scottish just found it hilarious. This one is also my boyfriend, so no touching his ugly face, we? These little fellas are called Australians. When the Chagas left Antarctica, they came across a big island filled with lovely, delicious humans. But these humans didn't want to be devoured. And even when half dissolved in Chagas bellies, the humans would punch and kick and smash bottles inside them, making the Chagas very uncomfortable. So instead of trying to eat them, the Chagas formed this cult. This cute little I can barely read this, guys, so bear with me. Let me take a quick look at this and see if we can't open this up just a little bit, just to make it a little more legible. We don't need the bottom in the stream. Okay, I think that'll work, and I might be able to read it now, actually. Hey, X-Mods. Did I already say hey? I've already had 2 beers. I knew I was going to have to lubricate the throat in order to get through this, so... oh, that's much better, actually. So instead of trying to eat them, the Chagas formed this cute little symbiotic relationship with the Australians, granting them immortality in exchange for less punching. So the little So the what? Oh, so the little Shanes and Sheilas can happily booze and barbecue away for all eternity. This is called an American. Note the silly haircut, the gigantic bum, specifically. This is the American that our story revolves around. The little witch girl that ruined everything. How can you tell she's a witch? Why, there are many clues. For example, the pasty skin, the symptoms of spending her days asleep, and her nights dancing naked in the rain with her coven to continue to conjure strange hexes. I have a little trouble with my English. Also, the little black choke thing, it's the closest thing to uniform they get. Also, she doesn't wash. Alright, this Charlotte Lestrange, this is the witch girl, this is our character. I've got to figure out how she talks. And probably just my voice, because she's American. Are you going to make me look like a dumbass this story? Because it was only like 20% my fault. Our story begins with our smelly dumbass being briefed on the university's secret protocols after just being hired as a security guard for the occult science building. But on her first assignment, she discovers all is not as it seems at the prestigious school. Thanks. Nutsack. Oh, that was her. Okay, so this is a little quieter, thank God. This is the Miskatonic. Optimus 1971 gifted me this. Somebody tell him that I'm streaming it. I have played about the first 30 minutes of the game trying to actually record it with Fraps, but problem being there was that Fraps didn't like this game, and I was able to record the first episode, but after that, when I hit record, just weird stuff happened. So I eventually gave up even trying. Because after 30 minutes of like tearing my throat and my voice up, doing all these different accents and voices, I was just done. So we're trying to stream. We're going to try to stream it. We're already having problems, obviously. Let me check on... You guys can't see the very bottom of the screen, but I think that's okay. I'd love to make this bigger, but I can't. I can't seem to make it bigger. So there we go. Here's Bob. Now, Miss Lestrange, you understand that as a security agent, your off-site assignments are to be kept in the strictest confidence, even from other members of faculty and especially the students. Can I just... No, I gotta click it. Uh-huh. You also understand that as a security agent, you'll be in very real danger, both from the physical harm and mental corruption. You understand that your body is subject to mutation at any point during your employment and residence in Arkham. Rad. And finally, you understand that as a University of Occult Science, you are obliged to assist with research regarding your supposed magic eyes, and failure to comply will result in immediate dismissal. Sure. Well then, Miss Lestrange. So this guy has teeth for a face. Oh, he's a Yug! This is a freaking Yug! Alright, so Yugs are these giants from the Dreamlands, right? They're giants. They're like 30 feet tall. Their mouth runs down the front of their face instead of side to side like ours. That's what he is. I couldn't figure this out when I played it before. Bob the Yug? Welcome to Miskatonic University. Awesome. Here's Johnny LaGrasse. You must be the new security guard, Charlotte, right? We're gonna give him kind of a nerdy voice. That's what I did before and I liked it. Yep, that's me. Great. I'm Johnny, head of internal security. I'll be giving you a tour of the building. You'll be patrolling, and then I'll show you to your quarters. Ready to go? Sure. She's really cute. I like the art in this game, I'll tell you that. Well, you'll be working here in the occult science building. You're a witch, right? Have you dabbled in the occult science? Well, I'm pretty good at occult stuff, though mostly I use it for errands and favors for folks. Plus a few hexes, curses, blights, just to keep up that witchy appearance. Blood into jam, bones into sponge cake, cat into mush, phallus into tiny, screaming, vestigial face. Whoa. Normal stuff. That sounds rough. This might be PG-13. Well, we do things a little differently here. This way. Whoa. Awesome. This is Erythrium. This is the Ethereum, where our students can perform experiments on the Necronomicon. This creature acts as a... Oh man, I'm having trouble reading the middle lines. As a shield to the outside world, keeping any experiments sterile and quarantined, and quarantining any unexpected summonings. Hi. Hello! We didn't know it could do that. Did you try talking to him? You're going to provide some much-needed common sense around here, Charlotte. Much needed. Oh, yeah. I should make him Barney Fife. He should be Barney Fife! Oh. This building also houses the Corporeum, a surgical theater where our students can perform... I haven't told you guys this. I think this might be like a dating sim. I'm not sure. This building also houses the Corporeum, a surgical theater where our students can perform vivisections and autopsies on otherworldly creatures. Speaking of which, this is Eddie, one of our monster hunters. Thanks to him, our Corporeum professors have been able to gather more information on living horrors than any other time in university history. So this is Crazy Eddie, he's the Brit. The trick is to figure out... Oh, that's more Australian, isn't it? The trick is to figure out where... the trick is to figure out where the face is, and then commence repeated punchings. Who's the new girl? This is Charlotte Lestrange, a witch from the Chesuncook Coven. She'll be working security for this building. Hi. Looking after us rascals, eh? Well, just give me a clip round the back of the head if you see me slacking off, and I'll get to work. Hey, big stuff? Big stuff? I have been known to whip some ass with my big muscles. There you go. Come round the chop shop. You want to see what me and the lads wrangled up the other day. You witches like nightmares, right? Sure. Well, the fun ones anyway. Like when your teeth fall out and you smooth them off with sandpaper to make a lovely necklace. Or when you're running down a corridor in slow motion with a bunch of hands coming out of the carpet and grabbing your ankles, and you finally stop to ask them what they want, and it turns out your shoelaces were untied, and they're just super concerned for your safety. Or when you're at school and you stand up in class, but you forgot your pants, and you're embarrassed, but everyone compliments your butt. Whoa! I hit the wrong thing. That was scary. Well, you're a bloody weird one, Charlotte, so you'll fit right in here. Don't let my sister catch wind of you. She'll leave you alone. Don't let my sister catch wind of you. She won't leave you alone. You're telling stories like that. Ah, and here's our creator of the Comporium, Miss Marie Peanut Butter. She used to be a void shaman from Paris before coming to work with us. As fun and satisfying as the void is, much true passion lies in discovering how things work, oui? At least when they are dead. Groovy. What's a void shaman? You know those dark thoughts you have sometimes for seemingly no reason? The ones that tell you to jump when at the edge of a cliff, or oh my god, I can't read this. Or rob the bank when catching a paycheck, or drop kick at grandma through a stained glass church window at the funeral. Oh yeah, I get those all the time. Well, those are not your thoughts. Look at her eyes. She has gone flippin' creepy. A few hundred years ago, the French aristocrats' way of life was so decadent and whim-filled. I really like this backstory, actually. Their unbridled sauciness only went and summoned a bloody hedonism god. Damn thing lives under the Paris catacombs. I was right. Communicates telepathically with people all over the world, urging them to give in to their darkest whims. The French get it the worst, of course. So these here shamans take it upon themselves to do their dark deeds, so the rest of France doesn't have to have a right giggle. Doesn't have to. Must be a right giggle. My last act as a shaman before coming here, I took my clothes off, covered myself in lemon cake and green food coloring, and terrorized the local village as a delicious swamp monster. I quite enjoyed that one. Shall we press on with the tour? Sure, bye you guys. So, not to be rude, but judging from the bandaged up arms and the sick eye scar, and the terror lines in your hair, I'm getting the impression that security work here is, you know, a little dangerous. Oh, he does have bandaged up arms. I didn't notice that because the word's covered it. Oh, no, not for you, at least. The Occult Science Building is probably the safest on campus. Jenny Tennick. Jenny Tennick. I believe she's Jamaican. I've missed you on Gophercraft Max. I hope you come on and play sometime. Oh, thanks, Sienna. Just really not been in the mood for Minecraft lately. I think she's Jamaican. Cause if something went wrong in this building, we'd all be too dead to notice. Pfft, don't listen to her. She's just a little jealous of the new girl. Gets a cush. Oh wait, she's just a little jealous that the new girl gets a cushy gig while she's stuck in the math department. Math. Oh, what happens in the math department? What doesn't happen in the math department? There is nothing so cold, so unforgiving, so dark as the mathematicians. He's right. In Call of Cthulhu, math actually, with the right kind of mathematics, you could actually like cast spells, because all spells are like hyperdimensional math. The universe has not been an equation, they say. They shriek behind their burnt hair and sludge-tainted cardigans that... Oh, wait. The universe has not been an equation, they shriek behind their burnt hair and sludge-tainted cardigans. One that can be solved! But how do you solve an equation of a dozen screaming children being ingested by a black swirling chasm of teeth and clawing hands opened at the far end of the classroom by one of their damnable equations? Damn you, young Henry. Carry that damn 2. This is well written, too. Alright, hold on. I'm going to fiddle with this a little bit again. Just for now. There we go. Let's try that. See if I can read this a little bit better. So let's carry on with the tour. Next up is the library. Awesome. Each building houses a small library dedicated to researching and documenting the subjects that the buildings... No, that's not going to work. It's no better, and you guys can't see the words, so... Oh, damn it. I missed that dialogue. Sorry. That's a lot of knowledge, Charlotte says. Hold on. I wish it wouldn't progress every time I click on it. Ah, here's our librarian. Charlotte, meet Miss Saccharin. Oh, blue. Hi, I love your mask. I didn't know you guys had a Shoggoth here, and a tame one, too. Oh, Emily isn't a Shoggoth. She just had a small accident with the Necronomicon a while ago and ended up like this. But our occult scientists learn an awful lot about what happens with these tomes of black knowledge when you spill your soy and whip ice caramel macchiato 2 shots hazelnut on him. Huh. Sure looks like a Shoggoth. Purple, gooey, moderately adorable with a hint of terrifying. Wow, that's the Necronomicon for you. It's funny. Spilling a non-fat frappuccino with extra whipped cream and chocolate sauce just turns you into a puddle of loose bones and blood. Still, hasn't stopped Emily from performing her duties, eh, Emily? Who you? That should be like... Shall we press on? Okay, nice to meet you, Emily. Charlotte, this is Lizzie of Dunwich, our Yog-Sothoth consultant. She's taught us quite a lot about the outer dimensions during her time here. Lizzie, Charlotte's the new security witch. Are you the sort of witch that does the naked in the rain, or the sort of witch that does the lucky charms and the big hats? The rain kind. You and me are gonna get along. Yeesh. Yeesh. So, like, how come I can't... What are you? I'm a Lizzie. What are you? No, I mean, why do you look like a shadow? Like, part of my eyeballs has stopped working. It's because humans can't see, because they's all afraid of me and my sister's appearance. Everything else can see me. That's why doggies are all tuck tails whenever I go near them. Lizzie is an example of a mental phenomenon found only in humans known as cerebral voiding. It's a trick by the brain to preserve the sanity of the carrier when a person comes across sights too horrible to comprehend. Their brain refuses to render it, instead showing a black silhouette in place of the sight itself. Essentially, instead of Lizzie's insanity-inducing true form, your brain is protecting you by showing a shadow instead. But I saw that interviewer, no problem. The guy whose face is just teeth and gums, and the girl with the hand sticking out of her head, and Emily the librarian. Yep, Lizzie and her Dunwichian sisters are in a league of their own when it comes to horrific appearances. We sent a lot of students to the asylum trying to figure her out. That is awesome. Yeesh. Here's our head of catering, Mrs. Roth. She can cook anything with 3 or more legs. Yum. Hi. Mrs. Roth. Okay. We're going to make her American, I guess. I think when I read through this the first time, I made her British. You guys are quiet in chat. I know this is probably a hard one to chat with, because I'm not talking much about myself. Oh, look at you witches, all skin and bones. You just let one of my little gremlins know what fills your tum, and I'll whip it right up. Now, Nutty Annie is British, I believe. What's the humanitarian dish for today? Dave from accounting, my dearest. Oh, pork sandwiches. Oh, pork sandwiches. Lummy lum lum. We employ a small staff of cannibals from England, Eddie in the Corporeum, and Annie being 2 of them. They only eat fresh, accidental deaths with the family's consent. Usually. Oh, I get it. Humanitarian. It's funny. Well, once you're done with Johnny's little tool, let me know and I'll make you breakfast. You're making her into breakfast? Let me have the arse portion. We'll make steak and kidney pie. Big ol' witch rump. You ain't eating no rump steak, honey. Your little horde's got poor old Dave. Oh, come on. At least let me have your ugly feet, eh? Nice and lean, covered in flavour, and entirely useless. Look at them, all the way down there. When I'm done with them. Great! Let me get a little appetizer, eh? Little lick between the toesies. Pre-brunch snacky. How about it? Don't encourage her, dear. She'll be crawling all over you till your feet fall off. My bad. Speaking of cannibals. So this is another Brit, right? Good morning, Miskatonic. It's your favorite morning announcer, Mindy in the morning, bringing you all the Miskatonic morning announcements as and when I see it. It's currently 2:30 in the afternoon, so let's get started. Those of you students that have volunteered for the submerged necromantic mutation testing that has unfortunately been called off by Professor Baxter on the grounds that the school's swimming pool is now alive. Lunch today will be turgid and depressing, and would the owner of a white child please report to the reception office? It is currently being towed. What was that? That's Mindy, the morning announcer. Does she do that a lot? Perpetually. You seem pretty comfortable around this stuff, Charlotte. Oh, I grew up in Maine. No, she's not from Dunwich. She's one of the witches. Okay. I grew up in Maine. Not as many mutated folks, but they make up with all the goofy supernatural happenings. What the hell is that? Hey, Johnny. First has been looking for you. It looks like the moon. What is that? There's an extra hand. Thanks, Chasm. Come on, Charlotte. I gotta make a quick stop off. What happened to her? Oh, that's Chasm, one of our portal diver team. They usually work out of Dunwich, coming back to write reports on their expeditions. When they come back, of course. So let me make a quick stop, and I'll show you to your room. Dr. Thirst Valentine. Now, see, this looks like something from the Max. Those little guys that are just teeth. They don't have any eyes. So Dr. Thirst. Ah, Johnny. So this is the strange girl. The Crumbler, the Ruiner. Wow, look at this guy. I like how your coat melts into the floor. Yeah, this is her, Charlotte. This is Dr. Thirst Valentine, head of the occult sciences and discoverer of residual evil. His work taught the university about the lingering nature of documenting malicious entities. Essentially, he figured out why essentially innocuous writings can summon horrific creatures or cast terrible curses. It is why the books bleed. That's cool. I had a book that kept growing teeth and screaming and whatnot. Here's my diary, though. Excellent. I shall inform my colleagues of your arrival. We will merrily indulge in the potted corn. Ta-ta. I like him. You know, you've come highly recommended, Charlotte. Oh, yeah? By who? Oh, my God. Rumman Fletcher. She's Jamaican. Charlotte! I can't believe you finally hired my tiny baby monster. Rumman, what are you doing here? Got me some gainful employment teaching kids about old school dark magic. None of this occult science in my class. What have they got you teaching? Oh, you know, I'm in security, keeping folks safe, wandering the halls, swinging a comically large keychain, bopping folks in the head with a flashlight, top secret missions, stuff like that. Pretty on point hiring selection, if you ask me. Yeah, safety. That's definitely a key word when I think of Charlotte Lestrange and her magic eyeballs. Oh, those cats turned inside out on their own. I sneezed. Hush your gums. Well, speaking of cosmic abominations, I gotta go teach a bunch of 18-year-olds how to turn blood into peanut butter by dancing in the rain. You're gonna love it here, Charlotte. The Miskatonic's just one big like-minded community all working towards making the world a better place, just like our coven. Oh, I'm slipping into Scottish now. Come find me when you've got some time off. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, somebody left. I'm disappointed. There was nothing cosmic about them, Rumman. They were just cats with their bones on the outside. They got better. So you two are in some kind of cult? Sort of. We're witch cultists of Shub-Niggurath. Essentially, we believe that since the universe is filled with crazy, awful bullshit, that humans should be nice and loving to each other. This is such a, like, candy-coated Lovecraft. You know what Shub-Niggurath likes to do to her subjects? She sucks them into herself and then discharges them back out of another orifice. And they're changed. It's where the whole satyr thing came from. Some of us, like the Cult of the Black Sun, have these awesome bake sales for their neighbors, for the neighborhoods, whereas others, like the Cult of Loveliness, hunt and slaughter encroaching monsters to protect their hometowns. We're sort of like goth Girl Scouts. What about you witches? We take our clothes off and dance in the rain, typical witch stuff, but we use black magic to do nice things for the townspeople. Body snatching breech birth babies to make them crawl out of their mom, summoning fixer pixies when a guy's leg falls off, using transmutation circles as portals for when the trash collectors want a week off, stuff like that. Wait a minute. The Cult of the Black Sun do bake sales? And the Cult of Loveliness are monster hunters? What, do the Cult of Kill Murders Death plant gardens or something? Oh, you mean the Cult of Fetid Retribution? No, those guys deliver meals to old ladies. And what was that about magic eyes? Oh, don't worry about that. I just do this. Oh, yikes! Sorry I'm not saying much, trying to play and chat at the same time. That's okay, man. As long as you're here, that's all that counts. And this isn't a game that like lends itself to a lot of back and forth, I guess, either. Because usually when I'm playing Minecraft or something, I'll be like doing whatever I'm doing and chatting about 10,000 other things. And then this one, it's a lot of reading. But I wanted to give it a try before I threw it in the trash. And sometimes weird stuff happens in people's minds. Usually they forget something or they get an eye twitch. Oh wait, that was her eye thing. And sometimes weird stuff happens in people's minds. Usually they forget something or get an eye twitch. Long as I don't use it on little animals, it's pretty harmless. Okay, so let's keep going. This is your room, a little tight, but the lunch ladies bring security guys breakfast every day. I'll let you get settled in, and you can explore your patrol route until Bob gives you your first assignment. It's perfect. Thank you, Johnny. A room with no windows and a bed. That's where she lives now. Okay, better go familiarize myself with my patrol route. Here is our patrol route. Hello again. It's time for a quick tutorial, oui? You're about to enter what's called patrol mode, where you're allowed to freely investigate the occult science building. Use your mouse to click characters to initiate conversations or doors to move to other places in the building. Charlotte's patrol will always start here, outside her room. I guess that's her room with that person hanging over it. Is this somebody with a shotgun over on the left? Like a picture? Security? And if you want to save the game, hit the little cog in the bottom right of the screen. Give it a try. Boom. Okay, we're going to save our game. We're going to save it over this game, I hope. Yes. Okay, we've saved the game successfully. Woo! 3 whole people are watching. Woo! Oh my goodness. Okay, click. And don't forget to visit me at the Corporeum, oui? Alright, so here we are. Whoa. Okay, staff dormitories. Please report all breakages. Oh, it's so small. Some kind of corpses. Interdimensional tiers. Tell you what, let's do. Let's get this like this. And then what we can do here is we can open this up for a second so we can read it. Spillages, corpses, interdimensional tiers, and unattended viscera to a member of janitorial staff. They are appropriately trained in sanitation, body disposal, quantum physics, and mild voodoo. And then if we just put it back like this, let's take a look. Yeah, we're cutting off the bottom, but you guys aren't missing anything. So, alright, we saved the game. Who is this? It's Nutty Annie. Hello, Spook. How's your feet? Why the fascination with my feet, Annie? Surely the juiciest stuff for cannibals is like the brain or whatever. Oh, no. Can't eat brains. My livey. Can't eat brains, my lovey. Eating brains gives you the snuggles. The what? Looks like the snuggles. The sniggles? What does it say? The shiggles. I don't know what the shiggles are either. The shiggles, what's the shiggles? Shits and giggles, an English disease. Makes you shiver and laugh uncontrollably while you lose control of your body. Then you die. I had a friend who had it back home, significantly less hilarious than it sounds. That sucks, man. Yep. And now I'm all inconsolable, and the only way to cheer me up is to give me a butt of your giant bum. Damn it, Annie. You almost had me feeling like you weren't a complete ass. I won't need the complete ass, just half a cheek at most. Okay, that was pretty clever. I'm here all week. So there's Annie. Okay. Wait, you can talk to yourself? I should look around, meet some folks, get the lay of the land and all that. I'm going to be working here for a while. Alright. Nico Dak. Where the heck is he from, I wonder? You're the new security. You're the new security girl, right? I'm Nico Dak, activist of the occult science building. Feel free to tell me your deepest and darkest. Okay. I left school when I was 9 to become a witch, and quietly hope that school doesn't teach people anything important past that. Interesting. And they do, by the way, quite a bit. Oh. Well. Shit. Roger Cavendish. That is a British name, and he has tentacles. Don't listen to him. If you can count and spell, everything else is optional. Roger Cavendish, Chief Medical Officer. And what does that tell you? You can do more than count and spell, right, Doctor? Well, a few things. Bringing people back from the brink of the terrible. Baphometic. Baphometic? Death. Creating vaccines for supernatural diseases. Have you ever seen a prosthetic tentacle? Don't get him started on his damn prosthetic tentacles anymore. Little nuggets of strategy, little nuggets of secrecy, Charlotte. Okay. Here's a fine one. People think that I cock my hips all the time because it's a shub niggeroth witch coven thing, when really it's just because I'm secretly proud of my butt. It's a good butt. Rest of me sucks, but it's a damn good butt. On behalf of all cannibals, thank you for standing with it. For sharing it with the world. You're welcome. Okay. This is cute. Hey, it's Rowan Fletcher. So I'm subbing for a class for one of the astrology guys, right? And substituting means it's time to watch a documentary in the lecture hall. And everyone's watching this thing, and it's like the closest star to our solar system is about 4.5 light years away. And you thought you felt lonely. And I'm like, why would you assume that? Why assume that about literally every person who watches this thing? I grew up in a coven surrounded by spell-singing psycho bitches. And now I work in a university. I salivate at the concept of loneliness. I wonder if they say that in nature documentaries too, trying to make weird animals relatable. Heh, yeah. And you thought you sprayed pungent urine at and you thought you sprayed pungent urine at attacking predators? And you thought you had a projectile tongue that was sticky at the end so you could catch cute bugs? And you thought you had a four-headed penis? What the F has a four-headed penis? Echidnas. Maybe girl echidnas. Maybe girl echidnas are into the whole eldritch horror kink. Guy echidnas gotta step up their game and turn their penis into horrible nightmares. I have no argument for this. What is an echidna? I have to look this up now. Hold on, we're looking up echidna. All three watching. Ah. Is an echidna? Is a spider? What the hell is that? Spiny anteaters. We've learned something new today, folks. Apparently echidnas have a four... Anika Silverstein. Okay, we need a voice for her. We could go, like, super racist and make her Jewish. Let's try like Russian. What are those things on her hips? Look like Doc Octopus things. Ah, it's the new security. Annika Silverstein, Alien Theology. Caleb Wickenshaw, he's British. Caleb Wickenshaw, pun enthusiast. Oh, obviously he's British. Charlotte Strange, badass whiz cop. So, what happened to the last security guy? Are they on sick retirement adventures? Last I heard, he landed in Aruba, and then the rest of him landed in Cancun. Yes, quite tragic. Entire occult science building exploded, leaving only a crater, oddly filled with indentation of the faces of the workers and students who were in there. Misspelled there. That was before our time, of course. Saints were alive and whatnot. Huh. But there's like protections from that happening again, right? Oh yeah! They put a sneeze guard in. Exactly. Right. Well, moving on. What is this? Marina. Oh, she must be from Dunwich. Let's see. There's the Pepperidge. What are you doing back there, dog? I heard my dog whining and I don't see her anywhere. We're gonna pause here. We're gonna take a 2-minute. We might end up having to let my dog go down with MJ. Two of them don't always get along as well as it looks like. So Marina, did you know before it was completely abandoned, Innsmouth desperately tried to become a tourism town? Tried to focus on aquatic circuses, gift shops, and freak shows featuring leftover deep ones. It happens to be named I happen to be named most attractive deep one hybrid every weekly beauty contest. Huh. You don't look like a deep one. That's probably why I kept winning. Ah, fun. Okay, we've talked to all these people. Let's see what we got here. We're in the Eldritch Library. Books branded with the school insignia are to, under no circumstances, leave the library. Branded books found outside the library will be shot on sight. Clever. Davis Tilling. All my classes are at 7 a.m. Got any ideas for a book that'll help me wake up in the morning? Alright, I'm gonna have to let her be with MJ. Hold on. Interruptions. Coming back. Don't abandon the stream. You're still 3. Fantastic. Thank you guys for hanging on for this. I'm also going to want your opinion on whether I should continue playing this at the next live stream or try something else. Alright, Simon Longfellow. That doesn't... you'll want internalized zombification in the necrology aisle. All the benefits of being a zombie without the drawbacks of looking like a corpse. Though your intestines will occasionally fall out of your buttocks. Huh. They must have a book for everything. Though I take coffee over scooping intestines back into my butthole. Maybe that's just me. Oh, let's talk to this pretty. So this is Amelia Lynn Lucat. I don't know. There's so many characters already. I'm running out of voices. A fun trick of the black magic users of the old days was to write how-to spellbooks that simply by reading them would cast the curse that the reader was trying to learn on the reader themselves. Fiendish but funny, according to them. What happened to your eye holes? How to throw ethereal fire directly into somebody's eyes. Luckily, it was just a Cliff Notes version. Okay. What's this? The Happy Shoggoth. Hey, Emily. Do you guys have any books on advanced witchcraft? I want to keep fresh while I'm here. I'll take that as an of course. Of course we do, Charlotte. Have you seen the size of this goddamn library? We got books that haven't even been written yet. Yeah. Science of Rain Dancing by Professor Anna Undercarriage. Huh. Guess maybe I'll fit in here a little better than I thought. I've been doing science all this time. Much like electricity, the human body acts as a conductor of magical energy intrinsic in the air regions of high concentration. Intrinsic in the air of regions of high concentration, this effect is exacerbated with wet skin, leading to many witch cults dancing naked in the rain in order to conjure spells effectively. Indeed, it seems paranormal encounters seem more frequent when it's raining or in regions of the world where rain is frequent. The witch cults of Seattle and Scotland are considered incredibly powerful and fearsome, though this is simply due to their geographical advantage. Would they be taken from their home deluges, they would be simply as effective as their new weather permits them to be. Ha! Sick burn. Hello, Wobbly. What you reading? Frickin' Nutty Annie. She really wants to eat me. Nothing. Just some stuff about witches. You wouldn't get it. Nah, probably not. That stuff's too cool and magical for a dumb old cannibal like Annie. No place for an ugly old purple blood like poor old dumb old cannibal Annie. Poor dumb Annie. Well, hey, come on. I didn't mean it like that. Hey, next time it rains, I can teach you a few tricks. How about it? Get you a pet frog, give it a couple extra eyes. What do you say? That sounds fun, but can I make a suggestion? Sure, I guess. Rather than rain, can we dance around in buffalo sauce? I think I want a little zing when I bite your bum. Damn it, Annie! Why don't you go bug somebody else? 'Cause you're the only one that finds it funny. There's a difference between laughing at something because it's funny and laughing at something because it's ridiculous. Most folks run away from the folks like me. They seem to take threats of being devoured quite seriously. And there's nothing like... Wait, what? And there's nothing I like more than watching you run away, Charlotte. Oh, you beat me to it. Yeah. See you around, Annie. Alright. Hold on, we'll go ahead and boop, save the game. Because why not? Where are we now? The occult science entrance. Students of the occult science are discouraged from interacting with other students of Miskatonic alum. As strange or upsetting as occult science seems to be, the subject is incredibly tame in comparison. What? Ask yourself why anyone would come to the Miskatonic University to study geography. Oh. Or English. Who's this? Okay, so this is as far as I have gotten in the game. Alright? Right here is where I stopped last time. It took me about a half an hour. I was moving faster than I am now. So, Militia Belial. So what's with the puppets? Mimi Rusk. We help her talk with unfamiliar people on unfamiliar subjects. One must become more familiar with us in order to become more familiar with her. I feel like this should have like a Salad Fingers voice. Spent a little too long in the psychology department, huh? I've heard researching all them dark... These are all girls. Almost everybody here seems to be women. All them dark psychiatrics can rub off on people. And you've spent a little too long in engineering to not know when someone's pulling your leg. So working and studying in certain buildings has a residual effect. I wonder what effect working in the occult science building has on witches. Hope I don't start taking a chalkboard to my coven's dance rituals. No one wants to know the angle of rotation on one of my sick free-balling pirouettes. Okay. Oh, this is this little creature person. Hey, Lizzie, what you got there? Grilled cheese. Grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is the best human invention. Everyone says so. Everyone in the university? Everyone in this dimension. The Migo, the Yithians, the Starspawn, the Chthonians. When someone makes one for the homeworld... and when... Wait. Chthonians when someone makes one for them. The homeworld elder things. Even Yogg-Sothoth likes them now and again. Really? Not like the internal combustion engine, not penicillin, the telephone, light bulbs, eyeglasses, great big trains, microscopes. Nah, we don't need any of that. So humanity, for all its achievements, all its love and loss, all the wars, all the technology and innovation, all the art and culture, everything we've done, and we're considered the best of the universe as... And we're considered by the rest of the universe as those guys that make a mean grilled cheese. Mm-hmm. How do I feel about that? Is this guy separate from her? So hey, why do so many people have tentacles coming out of their backs? Avery Marr! Have you ever faced a... what? A baphonecrotic explosion head-on? No, I can't say that I have. Neither has anyone else. First rule of baphonecrotic explosions, turn away from the... What is this? It's bapho. It is baphonecrotic. How weird. That's a weird word. So the first rule of baphonecrotic explosions, turn away from baphonecrotic explosions. Well, I guess the first rule would be don't cause a goddamn baphonecrotic explosion, but people can't seem to help breaking that one. You can probably tell from the lack of extra limbs, but I have no idea what a bapho whatever actually is. It's the process of deliberately caving in an artificial portal through our dimension to stop extra-dimensional entities from getting out. Deliberately caving in an artificial portal. That sounds really cool, actually. There's so many neat little things in this game. That's one of the reasons that I wanted to try it out and play it. Just a lot of little... It's a last resort, since usually there are teams of portal divers still inside, but hey, better than the end of the world, huh? I guess. Hey, maybe you guys should try transmutation circles. That's what the witches use when we need to summon creepy stuff, and none of my coven have any weirdo tentacles. Oh, she's a tentaclism. She has a tentaclist. She's against tentacles. All you need is chalk, a little blood, some candles, and a complete disregard for pants. Yes, yes, we've all been taught the witch method, but the scientific method reduces the element of randomness, increases the size and duration of portals to allow for human entry, and best of all, you get to keep your clothes on. So science is magic plus underwear, huh? Okay. Let's check out these two weirdos. June Bloody Moon! What a name. Who knows where she's from? Studying at the Miskatonic is a huge opportunity. There are so few monster hunters in my hometown. I think my job prospects in the future are pretty bright. This guy looks like a zombie. Why is his mouth? His mouth is sewn shut. Eric Satterfield. It does come with a few drawbacks, though, and not likely to finish your studies exactly the same species as you started. Well, hey, at the very worst, I'm pretty sure this place could always use more freaky-ass teachers. Huh. I don't know what that is. Let's go into occult sciences. Nothing out there for me. My jurisdiction's right here. Although patrolling the whole university would probably be good for the old leg muscles. Get all toughened up in case any sick monster attacks. Can't stand a lean steak myself. Much prefer a pressed ham. Stop trying to make me laugh, Annie. It ain't gonna work. She's always grinning, though. I do like Charlotte. I like the characters that they've invented here. It's a very cute game. Before we go through the door, we'll save. Just in case. More people. Student Caporium. Oh, this is the Caporium. Somebody works here. I can't read it. It's too small. We're going to have to... Students are encouraged to fractal vivisection during recreational hours using the locally bred horrors, nightmares, pets, or children available. These resources are included in your tuition. Okay. Al Cruzrung. So, what do you reckon? Al Cruzrung. Where the heck is he from, I think? We could go... oh, no, it was... what do you reckon they're doing in there? That's a Dunwich voice. I should be using that for anybody from Dunwich. Poking products, same as always. Eventually they'll get bored. We'll be tasked with carting off the husk. If you told tiny child Albert that in the future carrying corpses would be considered the easiest part of his day, I think he'd pitch a fit. Oh, yay! Chat's moving. Santa says this game reminds me of an anime I used to watch. Whoa! Seriously? What anime? I'd really like to hear that. I like the art, too. All the characters are really cute. I'd have thought the part when... What? Oh, I'd have thought the part between carrying the body to the corporium and carrying it away... Corporium and carrying it away would have been the easiest part. Well, I guess hanging out in this spooky-ass hallway can be a little exhausting, too. It's your job. We're going to talk to her before we go through the door. Oh, it's Mindy in the morning. Just a small word of advice to the biology department. You can't just stick a dog and a war veteran in a centrifuge and rejigger the mush into a living being. And everyone say hello to the world's very first werewolf. There's clearly a reason I'm not down there with you guys. Aside from, you know, the carnage it would cause. So now we're talking to Michael Malenko? Michael Malenko, Miskatonic, 1935. His brain is outside of his head. We will give him a voice. Like the brain guy from Miskatonic, from MST3K. Did you guys hear that? A goddamn werewolf. You guys want to check it out? Chip Connors. We're not done here, Mike. We gotta get the incinerators going before we can knock off. Deacon Bohm. And he has tentacles for legs. Connors is right. First we burn whatever nightmare the corporium's working on, and then we can go gawk at whatever nightmare the biology department's working on. They got their own business after all. He has no eyes, I bet, too. Like, what's his name? There's a character from some of the August Derleth books who has no eyes. I always thought you had to get bit by a werewolf to become a werewolf. But then again, why would any werewolf stop at one bite and not just eat whoever was bitten? It's usually mauled by a werewolf. Maybe that's why we don't have zombie plagues anymore. The zombies finish off with the guy that they bit. That makes so much sense! Zombies, at least in all these zombie movies where they're actually like hungry zombies, they always just bite them once and then they turn into a zombie and they leave them alone. I guess not all. Dawn of the Dead, the original one, they just tore people apart. Now see, in my zombie thought, they're not really biting you, they're raping you. Follow me on this. What's going on is they are biting you to push the disease onto you, so you become one of them. So in effect, you are being raped, and then you give birth to essentially yourself as a zombie. I find that more disturbing than the thought of them just trying to eat you and like fill their stomachs. Santa says, I can't remember the name, but it was set in a school setting with monsters. It also reminds me of another anime, which was set in a school of magic. You need to find out what these things are, man. I don't watch much anime, just because so much of it just doesn't do anything for me. It's neat, and some of the art's kind of cool, but overall I start getting tired of it fairly quickly in most cases. Last Exile, I did not get tired of. It was so freaking good all the way through. But Last Exile didn't have any super huge, long-ass combat sequences like Dragon Ball Z, which I don't care for, and that kind of stuff. Or... oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock! Ooh, we're doing something at 5 o'clock. Let me get through the rest of this conversation. Maybe that's why we don't have zombie plagues anymore. Okay, we were talking about zombie plagues. Alright, we're through. We're going to save here. We're not quitting. But, okay, so I ordered some minis. If you guys, anybody who's actually watching this, watches my unboxing videos, they were Scooby-Doo minis. They weren't called that because of copyright. Hold on. I think my little dog is bugging the big dog. So in with the Scooby-Doo minis, not Scooby-Doo minis, were a couple things. Let's pull this up. So we got this. This came from Great Britain too. So Tango Orange Poppin' Candy, which I've never heard of, and Swizzles Fizzers. Here's another thing I have never heard of in my life. I mean, we have Smarties over here, and it might be the same thing. But this is popping, the Tango orange flavored poppin' candy. I don't have anything to cut this open with, so we're gonna try these during the stream. Ooh. Here, hold on a second. Let's edit scene. There we go. Oh, you can see details of my horrible face. Ah! Ooh! Ah! Ah! Oh my god, I hope I don't make a huge mess here. I'm gonna try this Tango candy. It's really cool. This has happened before. I think it's from the same company. I ordered something. Oh, for crying out loud. Hold on. I gotta get some scissors. So dark. So dark. This is why I usually keep my face very small. I'm trying to spill this stuff. Can you hear me? There we go. Orange Poppin' Candy. Can you hear that? We used to have Pop Rocks in the United States. I didn't really care for it. Oh man, that's good. Sour. Sour candy. So there you go. Tango. I like this better. Last time was hard candy. We're gonna wait till around 5:30 and we'll try the Swizzles Fizzers. What's that saying? No what? No artificial colors. Impressive. Alright, let me shrink my horrible face back down. Okay. Turn off edit scene. That's been on the whole freaking time. Okay. And we will get back to the Miskatonic. Hey, thanks for... oh, Santa's talking to him. The occult part also reminds me of an occult research club in high school DxD? DxD? D&D? That was good. Around 5:30 we'll try the Swizzles. Yeah! There's all kind of stuff going on here. We talked to these. We did not talk to her. Charlotte in the morning again. Minnie in the morning again. Just a small word of advice to the biology department. You can't just stick a dog in war veteran. Wait. already had this. Okay, we've already been through this. Oh, it's all three of those guys. Okay, so we've already talked to them. So these three guys are together. Alright. What is this? Where the heck are we? Oh man, look at this sick, awesome thing. It is a brain attached to a... looks like a spinal cord. That tough stuff is a colony of cuttleworms, complete with the bloody spinal cord of their human host. They like to lay their eggs in city water pipes, and... oh, it's Marie. They like to lay their eggs in city water pipes, and once consumed, they attach to spinal columns of their hosts, eventually controlling their every move. That is creepy and awesome. Sort of like zombies, except, you know, a lot more screaming and begging for death. Very interesting species. That's a deceptively adorable name for the worst thing ever. Oh, I bet the boys I bet the boys a tenner that I could yank the spine out of Pool Salt's mouth. Turns out the worms form a rock-solid grip on the host's brain while they're piloting. Oh, this is... oh, okay. The corporeum. Fingers here is going to give him a prod. See if she can't get him to let go of the bugger's melon. What? Oh, here we go. Oh, she's concentrating. Excuse me. I just had a dark thought, encouraging that I slit my wrists. Take off your trousers and play your bomb like the bloody bongos. Probably better to use a spare blood, eh? Probably better to use spare blood, eh? Oh, Santa's talking about which devils, dragons, and other creatures. Which is about devils, dragons, and other creatures. So high school D&D or DxD? C'est la vide? What is that? C'est la vide. I don't know what that means. I took French 4 years in high school and college. I don't know what vide means. French. V-I-D-E. Empty. It is empty? Let's see. C'est la vie is such as life, so such as emptiness. Hey, Kara's here. Whoa. Hi, you're new. Best series on this channel, in my opinion, was Penumbra. Oh, thank you. Is it Kara or Chara? I enjoyed Penumbra, except the last one was a little... I didn't like the last one as much, but the first two, especially the first one, oh my gosh, terrifying. Although I did cheat my way through it a little bit by jumping up on boxes when the dogs would rush me and then just beating them to death. You're not supposed to do that. It's kind of like... there was another game I played where I would go through the areas and I would kill everybody when you're supposed to be like sneaking around everybody, but I can't even remember what that one was. That might have been... that wasn't Penumbra. Maybe... and thank you. Hi. Yeah, same. Both. Oh, yeah, about liking them? Yeah. I enjoyed Penumbra. That was a gift from my friend Colin. And creepy. And it ran really well on this computer. I was very happy with how well it ran. First two was best. Yeah. And yeah, I did that too. Ah, yes. I hate just trying to sneak around and run away from everything. I prefer like facing it head on, dealing with it, and then being able to walk around and do whatever I want. I was just thinking about this other game I played last night. What was it? I would go around and I would kill everything. Maybe that was a dream. That's sad that I can't tell reality from dreams. Anyway, we're trying this out on live streams. I'm going to say Kara. I hope that's right. Hey, thanks for stopping by. We'll be streaming for another 50 minutes. And if you have any suggestions for other like creepy games to play, let me know. Send me a message or comment on something recent, or comment wherever you want. I'll get it eventually. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. This is more like a dating sim, but it was given to me, so I wanted to try it out. And then Fraps, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't know how long you've been here, but beginning of the stream, Fraps did not like it. Yeah, that's right. Chara. No, Kara. I said Kara. I've been drinking. This is my 4th beer, and I do not drink a lot. I don't know what c'est la vide means, but it sounds cool. Charlotte says, oh, big strong man helping out little lady's sadistic madness. Cute. Alright. Okay, so we've come out of this room. The Ethereum. Student Ethereum. We're gonna have to make this big again so I can... Well, we'll save. That's a great idea. Let's go ahead and save the game. Beginning of the Ethereum. Due to the recent unscheduled experiment by a member of our security team, the Ethereum has become talkative and boisterous. As a result, our most boring students are required to spend recreational time chatting with the Ethereum in an attempt to shut it up. One thing about this game is it is clever. There's some good dialogue. Boat's okay, haha, sis. Okay, Kara. We're going to say Kara, because that sounds... I like the sound of that. So, and I'm probably going to forget it, but I'll try to remember. Alright, let's see what these people have to say. You're right, Penumbra was good. It was terrifying. Penumbra was freaking terrifying. So this is FLM. She looks like a spider. Essentially, you just need to maintain your resources, spending them on village and stat upgrades. But village upgrades give passive benefits to both villages, so you need to be careful that you're not helping the other team and their village. Ezekiel Starlight. Look how happy he is. See, that's where I went wrong with my first game. After I constructed our breeding pit, the other village gained enough population resource to speed their building and foraging processes. They're talking about some video game. What the shit are they talking about? They're talking about a video game, like a what are they called? Real-time strategy games or whatever they're called. Nix Felhart. I'm not going to be able to give everybody individual voices. There's way too many characters. So, after you've drawn from the encounter deck, if what you draw is a monster, pick from the monster deck, then you can choose to fight or flee. If you fight, flee. If you fight, compare your player's card's ferocity stat with the monsters and add a d6 to both stats to determine whether you win or lose. If you want to flee, it's the same process with the liquidity stat. Once you've returned to the village board, you can add your successful foraging tokens to the villager's stockpile. Whatever team successfully builds their village first wins, or whatever team village runs out of food, materials, or population resources loses. They're talking about the same thing. This sounds like a card game. This guy is missing an eye, and I can see his freaking brain. Magnus Carlsen. And do you have to go by in-game name too? Couldn't hurt. They must be talking about some kind of sort of board game. Never played one before. Not many places put a board when you're off dancing in the woods with nothing but a smile on. There's so much like sexual innuendo in this game. And nowhere to keep the pieces. Oh my god. Santa says this art style reminds me of another game I've seen, but I can't seem to remember it right now. Same. I've seen this art style before. I like it. The girls are like super cute. Even everybody's super cute. It's just a super cute game. Whoa! Wasn't there a Link character that just was a mask? Rena York. What's unique about our planet is that all the plants and animals share a universal language, or a sort of collective consciousness, guiding things like migratory patterns, blooming seasons, what is predator and what is prey, things like that. It also acts as a conduit of the emotions of organic life. A flower is plucked, the garden screams. A cow is slaughtered, the whole herd weeps. Humans seem to have lost that ability over the last 100,000 years, and those few that can hear it go mad with the knowledge of it. So just so you know, the planet is very upset with you humans. Sizel. He looks like a guy, because he's not as cute. Guess I'd better go apologize. Oh, he's got a mouth! That's a mouth for his left eye. Guess I'd better go apologize to my bagel. That was pretty oh wait, you guys are talking. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna pause the game here. Hold on. Penumbra Black Play. This is Kara. I was saying Kara. I like that. Penumbra Black Play. I can't talk. Penumbra Black Plague, which I'm not sure you remember. You had to find 3 hard drives, which you put into a computer, added certain privileges on each of the disks while the monsters chased you. That was pretty scary. I do remember each of them. The first one, that was wasn't that the third one? Wasn't Black Plague the third You know what? I'm gonna look it up. We're looking it up so we can discuss this very quickly. Because I'm game serious. Overture was the first one. Okay, that's the one where you're looking for your dad. Black Plague is the second one. I really enjoyed that one. That is where that freaking guy. Spoilers! Spoilers! Don't listen. Melvin or whatever his name was, the thing in your head, and he got out, and he's God. I did not know what to do with that part of the game. I was freaking out. And the dude, there was a dude in the freaking. They tried to trick into getting into the ice, into the freezy room. The guy that was talking to you earlier. I remember I had to watch your videos to get past that level. Haha. Computer adds certain privileges on each of the discs. Yeah, that's my favorite part too. Those are the two parts that stand out the most. Oh, and killing what's her name, the lady that was helping you. That made me so mad because I don't remember if I did it in the video or not, but I decided I would save my game earlier and come back in and see if I could not kill her, and then you die and the game ends. And I mean, I see it for the story, but doggone it, that I hated it. All right, yes, Penumbra is a good game. There, have you ever played Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth? That is similar. Not exactly similar. You actually have guns and stuff, but killing stuff can be problematic, especially the Shoggoths in that game. So I enjoyed that one very much. I need to get a list of all the games I've played, and just, I want to just talk about these different games and recommend scary games to you. So anyway, Charlotte says, "Oh man, I hope that ain't true." As a witch cultist of a love goddess, she's not a love goddess. They've candy coated this so much. Shub-Niggurath is a sex goddess and a procreation goddess, and she's terrifying. I should probably be spreading the love to everything, not just humans. Okay. And I've eaten a whole lot of burgers. Yeah, but if you eat veg, you're still... you clip a flower and the whole garden screams, so you can't win. Oh, it's this thing. Hello again. How's it going? Can't complain. Oh, she's adorable. She is so cute. Jessica Morgan. So you're the one who taught the Ethereum how to talk, huh? I guess, but he knew already. Hi, I'm... Wait, let me figure it out. Oh. Yeah, this is a little risque. Layer of grime over the extremities, so you're aware of the mutagenic atmosphere and have applied a home remedy. So you're local to New England, but no real accompanying stench other than that of dead flowers, so you're often with other people. Mild wobbling at the touch indicates a lack of exercise, but very dirty boots means you're outside in the rain a lot. Judging from the short black skirt and choker, you're an active worshiper of Shub-Niggurath, the goddess of love and humanity, and combining the grime, wobbliness, smell, and outfit, you must therefore be a member of the Chesuncook Witch Coven. Wow, exactly. Although they were just observations, so what's with the creepy tentacles? This is as close to a handshake as I get. Oh well. Enchanté. So what's your deal? Oh, I see chat's moving. Sienna says Shoggoths and Necronomicons also remind me of the Abyssal Craft mod from Minecraft. Car says, yeah, you ever played Amnesia: The Dark Descent? I don't think my computer could handle Amnesia. Wait, have I played Amnesia? I don't think I... No. Yeah? Car, you're gonna make me look this up. Have I? I've watched people play it. And I like it. It's a neat game. Hold on. This notebook is out of date. I don't think I have ever played Amnesia. I'm gonna have to look it up. It feels like I have. but I don't think I have. Penumbra. Was there a water level in Penumbra where you had to walk through the water? Because that's what I remember the most about Amnesia. I don't think I have played Amnesia. I don't know if my computer could handle it. Or, hold on. No, I haven't. Because I don't have it in my, like, my Steam stuff. I do not have Amnesia. Shoot. I missed what she was saying because I clicked. Okay, so I don't know. You guys will have to read that yourself. Oh, I'm Jessica Morgan. I'm the record keeper for experiments performed in the Necronomicon, though I was a detective before my arms got all noodled. She's adorable. Okay, we're gonna pop back and move this where it belongs. I've watched people play Amnesia. It feels like I've played it. Maybe not. I thought sure I had. I seem to remember screaming as I'm running through the water, trying to get away from the things. But it's not written in this book. Hold on. No. No, I don't mean Max Rider with no W. I don't know. It feels like I've played it. But maybe I've just watched so many different people play it, that I feel like I've played it. Maybe I watched a live stream. Oh, I bet it was. I bet Abby was playing it. And I was watching a live stream of her play it. And now it feels like I've played it. No, I don't think I've ever played it. But I've watched several live streams of it. It's a terrifying game. Anyway, Santa says Amnesia is a very old game by now, so your computer might be able to handle it. Probably. I should put it on my wish list on Steam and see. Pardon me, when it comes up when it's cheap. Car says you should really play it if you haven't. It's a very old game. Your PC could run it. Santa says Abby played it. Yeah. I bet that's it. I bet I've watched it enough that I'm just remembering playing it. Yeah, because Abby played it. She live streamed it. And she might have put it on her YouTube, and it might have, like, terrified me. Elihu 2002 says, what's this? This is the Miskatonic, which I believe is some kind of a dating sim. I'm not sure. It was a gift, so I'm trying it out. Sina says, also, apparently, it's a Swedish-made game. I didn't even know that. It feels... The backstory is foreign, but not British. Does that make sense? And I was never sure where it took place, or I don't remember, one or the other. Anyway, let's finish up with this. That's Jessica. She's a cutie. I like her. How do you keep records if you can't control your arms? With a handshake like that, how do you hold a pen? I bet you can do some stuff with those tentacles. What do you mean? I have perfect control of my arms. Oh. Oh. Well, it was nice meeting you. See you later. See you later, Ethereum. Bye, Spooky. I like her. Oh my god. I cannot get a crush on a cartoon character. That's ridiculous. She's such a cutie. Never seen this game. Yeah, I'd never heard of it either. Right now, see, this is Charlotte. You can see her. She's on the left under the U in Ethereum, or the above the ER in Ethereum, from where it's easier to see. And Charlotte Lestrange, and she is a witch from Maine. Well, I can't even run Minecraft on PC. Can run Amnesia, so I imagine you could run the game. Oh yeah, definitely. Then I'm gonna have to look into that. Let me write down Amnesia. I bet I didn't play it. I just remember a lot of other people playing it. It's one of those you can't fight back games, though. Oh, those terrify me. I like at least being able to potentially fight back occasionally. Amnesia's written down. So I'll look into that, because that could be a good one to play soon. I've never seen this game, says Elihu 2002. I never had either. Optimus 1971 gifted me this game. We're up to 5 people watching. Woo! And so I wanted to try it out. It doesn't work on Fraps. I've explained this like twice, but that's okay, Eli. 524. 6 minutes until Fizzlers. It's cute. It's a very cute game. But it feels like a dating sim. I don't usually play games like this where there's all this talking and... That is a cool freaking room. All these girls are cute. It's all women. That's why I think it's a dating sim. And of course, what's her name? The last girl just had her tentacles all over me. Charlotte Lestrange. Santa says, yeah, system requirements for Amnesia is 2.0 gigahertz single core CPU, 2 gigs of RAM, and Windows XP Vista 7. Yeah, I could probably run that. I should look into that and see how much it costs now. If it's old, it should be cheaper. I haven't done a scary game like that in a while. Oh, Canarium. Kara, look up Canarium. That was gifted to me. I think it's Canarium. That was gifted to me by Abby. And it is very creepy. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's super, super creepy. I don't know if your computer would play it. I had a little trouble with it on mine. I'm on a laptop. I'm on a Toshiba laptop. And movement was a little wibbly wobbly. But for the most part, it doesn't matter. It's not like a super action-y game. Canarium. Canarium. Kind of just how it sounds. It's based on H.P. Lovecraft's work. I don't know if you're into that or not. I mean, obviously you like the scary games. But it's very much into At the Mountain's Madness. It touches on that a lot, as well as Whisper in the Dark. Or no, Whisper. Yeah, Whisper in the Dark. Yeah, I think it's Whisper in the Dark. So, let's get back to this one. Do those wormy things act as your arms? That's pretty groovy. Oh, see, look how cute. And curvy and all that jazz. Come on, Victoria Redler. She is a redhead. Redler. I don't know what voice to give her. Yep. The thing to remember about these occult shenanigans is that most of these monsters are just really ugly animals, and animals can be trained. Mistress Kalen's here! Hey! Welcome, Mistress Kalen. We're playing the Miskatonic, which I think might be a dating sim. I believe that is the spelling, Kara. We can look it up. I did write these down. These are still in the... I'm still playing them. I need to update this notebook. I used to write down everything I put online. Oh, it's not in here. We're gonna look it up and make sure I spelled it correctly. It is Canarium. Yeah, I spelled it correctly. So Canarium. It's right there in the chat. You're welcome. She says thanks. It's very much about establishing a mood. It's not too expensive, I don't think. It's very creepy. Long time no see. Hey! Hey, Abby's here! Woo! We're just talking about you. So this is maybe a dating sim? I haven't figured it out yet. Optimus1971 gave it to me. He didn't know what it was about either. So, let's see. Boom. Charlotte says, cool, how'd you train him? Traditional combination of treats and mild punishment. As a treat, I let them keep my arms, and as a punishment, headbutted the shit out of them. Now they never leave Mommy's side, don't even have to command them for the easy stuff. Oh, she has no arms, but these things float around. What counts as easy stuff when training floating worms to act as replacement arms? Oh, Abby, you're from Great Britain. Have you heard of this? Tango? I don't know if that's... I'll show it to you in a minute. Oh, you know, cooking, cleaning, getting changed, all the essentials. You should see me play the trombone. Yeah. Okay, it's 5:28, not quite time. People are saying hello to Abby. Let's talk to this group here. Varlam Nikotovich Mergayan. He's definitely Russian. There are several benefits to having every internal organ replaced by half-sentient liquid slurry. For example, you wouldn't believe how much of your brain is dedicated to simply maintaining the autonomic processes of your body. With the slime, my brain is now free to fully ponder the questions of the universe. Nathaniel Swan is a zombie, it looks like. Huh. Well, I gotta admit, you're putting a good spin on this. Still having to carry a handkerchief around to mop the incorrigible sludge out of my eye sockets is a drawback. Forget hygiene. You're at the Miskatonic. If you're only trailing black slime, you're practically cleaning the place up. Abby says, hi, Billy. Yeah, I have heard of Tango. You've been tangoed, says Mistress Kalen. Hey, Abby. Hey, MK, how goes it, says Abby. Tango, I got this. I'll tell the story once we're finished with this dialogue here. Nothing gets an occult scientist down, I guess. But wouldn't his brain also be replaced by the goo? So Tango, it is 5:29, close enough. So let me get into the, let's get in here. Let's hit edit scene. Ooh, I'm big! I'm so big! So Tango, when I ordered my Scooby-Doo minis, here we go. They gave me some Tango, so we just tried it. It's pop rock stuff. Here, let's grab this back up. Now I need to be able to see. Doggone it. I need more screens! So now we've got, I've been drinking quite a bit. We've got Swizzles Fizzers! They sent me this candy with the minis of the Scooby-Doo miniatures. I'm going to run a Scooby-Doo Call of Cthulhu game sometime in the next year. I've got to write up a scenario. So we're going to try Swizzlers. Fizzers, not Fizzles, Fizzers. And I have a feeling, no artificial colors, I have a feeling that these are just Smarties. See if they fizzle. No fizzling. I'm not getting any fizzling yet. I always get impatient. Yeah. Whoa. Those are very tart. Those seem to be a lot like Smarties in the United States. Okay, let's get back to where we've got to be. Abby says, "Hey MK, how goes it?" Oh, fizzers are nice. This one's tart. Is that a green screen? I can't even tell. No, there's no green screen. I cannot afford a green screen, and I would not know how to make a green screen work if I could afford it. This is, here we'll edit scene. That's my room. This is my bedroom. Ta-da! My dog's downstairs with the other dog. I wish it was a green screen. That would be cool. I don't know how to do that. Technically, I shouldn't even be making YouTube videos. I'm incompetent at it. But thank you for asking. Let's grab everything back up. Abby says Tango is too, but they tend to be sugary. I prefer apple Tango to orange. This is what they sent me. When they send you your minis from the UK, they send a little candy too, which is really sweet. Last time was hard candy, which isn't my favorite. These are pretty good. I've always kind of liked them. Mistress Kalen says pretty good. Yourself? Yourself? Hold on. I gotta lubricate. Car says, ah. Alright. Oh boy. Oh, Bob's office. I'm gonna have to expand this thing so we can see what it says. Staff are encouraged to only disturb Bob on matters of immediate security or apocalyptic concern. Students are encouraged to go away. Bob the Yug. These people know their freaking Lovecraft. I'll give them that. Even if it is just like a cutesy Lovecraft thing. So, what's with folks changing their names for that board game people are talking about? Mr. Kalen says, I'm an orange Tango person, though I'd rather... Oh, that's right, Mr. Kalen's from the UK. I'd rather drink Fanta than Tango. Wait, this is candy, right? I ate it straight. You're not supposed to pour it in a drink or something, are you? Yeah, Fanta is better than Tango. I just ate it. I just poured it in my mouth. Was I supposed to put it in a... Was it a drink? Was I supposed to make a drink out of it? Oh, I feel stupid now. Manus Emberstar. Is that a male? That looks like a female to me. It's hard to tell. It's to make the consequences of the game seem more real. A lot of people need an escape from work or their studies, and the game's a good way to do that. Huh. You think I could play with you guys when I've got some time off or whatever? Depends on your... Depends. What's your in-game name gonna be? Thrust Powerful. Badass Barbarian saving sick wenches or whatever. Thrust Powerful. That's a perfect name. I had somebody name their Barbarian Bronx in a D&D game once. Tango's a drink, but it has also made sweets, apparently. Okay, thank God. Okay, so I did eat this right. Well, they said on here, poppin' candy. Okay, good. I feel really dumb if you're supposed to put it in water or something. Nope. Bye. Better than everyone else's dumbass names. Whatever, who won't play a game where thrust powerful? The badass barbarian sounds non-canon anyway. This is probably Bob's office right here. Here's Bob. Bob the Gug. Bob the Gug. Yeah, they're Gugs, not Yugs. Good afternoon. I don't remember what his voice was. Good afternoon, Charlotte. Are you ready for your first assignment? Sure, lay it on me. She's so, like, casual. Excellent. The Miskatonic has a small research outpost located... I'm on my fourth beer. Leave me alone. Has small research outposts located all over the world, dedicated to collecting and relaying occult data back to the university via radio. It is 1935. One such outpost is in New Orleans, where you'll be going. Okay. What happened in New Orleans? We're not sure. Our research is supposed to relay daily radio messages back to us, but hasn't checked in for several days. Your task is to go to the outpost and knock on the door. If he's there, ask why he hasn't been relaying data. If he's not, return and tell us. Mistress Kellen says, yeah, they have Suite 2 now. And you're fine, Max. Abby says, BRB for a bit. No worries, Abby. That's it? Knock on the door? Exactly. Under no circumstances are you to enter the outpost. Just knock and leave. Okay, so how do I get there? Probably a gate. It's Johnny Grass! After a few, well, disasters, the government demanded that Miskatonic experiments be completely sealed off from the outside world. As a result, every outpost in the country is interconnected by these tunnels. What is that? Help stop teleporting creatures running off in the wilderness, see? Spooky. So I'm walking to New Orleans? Oh no, of course not! You'll have a driver. Hey. What is it saying? Hi. Hi. Ah, hey, Lizzie. Looks like driving down this spooky-ass tunnel... Looks like driving down this spooky-ass tunnel to system together. Yeesh. New Orleans is not too far. In straight lines. Should be the lickety-split. Have fun, you two, and remember, don't go into the outpost. Okay, see you later, Johnny. So we're off. Guess this is the place. That was quick. Oh, that's a different shot of Charlotte. Huh, that's weird. The door's open. So? Well, the mission is to knock at the door to see if anyone's in, and then leave if the door's open. Something bad might have happened. Like what? I don't know. It could be anything. Maybe they're out of banana bread. Maybe someone's pregnant and they've gone to get a doctor. Maybe Cthulhu cultists have invaded to have a sick hoedown. Maybe they're pregnant with a Cthulhu cultist banana bread baby. We should check it out. It's supposed to be authorized to go into outposts. Dunwitchers and witches are for knocking on doors, not poking around outposts. Come on, we'll be, you know, showing initiative. I need to save this freaking game right now before something goes wrong. They'll be like, wow, Lizzie and Charlotte, you sure saved the day poking around that outpost. Good thing you did, or all those chupacabras would have got back to home base and ate all of us. Oh no, I dropped a piece of candy. Where did it go? My dog is gonna... Oh, there it is. Hold on. Ow. That was loud. Did I fix this? I did. I don't think that's what they'll say. Well, I'm going to take a look anyway. Feel free to join me if you want to save the university from chupacabras. Guess it'll be okay if we just look. Fear the Goo. New Orleans Outpost. Initially, the outposts were each equipped with long-range radio systems able to communicate with each other. Stave off the loneliness, good for morale, until the Australia Outpost incident broadcasted the screaming of an entire country on all frequencies. Now the outposts can only communicate with the Miskatonic hub. Can't hear each other. Good for morale. I bet. Okay. Fear the goo. What is this? Huh. Fear the goo. Written in goo. What goo should I be fearing? Should I fear the goo? The fear the goo sign is written in? Maybe it's peanut butter. Humans all are allergic, right? Only ones that hate deliciousness. No, I think this is a warning about the same goo it's written in. Can't be that dangerous then if the warner preferred using it over, you know, a pen. Maybe he has no pen. Maybe his pen is goo. Maybe that's why he's so afraidy, because of pen goo. Guess there's only one way to find out. Let's keep going. Oh, wait, I went to the next room? Can I talk to her? Better sweep this whole room before we move on. That's the detective thing to do. Okay, so a million... Are these candles? Mr. Scanlon says, I gotta go. Sadly, I have to work tomorrow. Are you gonna be streaming Gophercraft soon? I have no idea. I don't know. Kind of off Minecraft at the moment. We'll see. That's a lot of goo. Is that all goo? The extraction facility. I'll have to expand this up. It's too small. Initially, we thought the signs were overkill, the Miskatonic already being notorious for its anal retentive approach to supernatural. Alas, after several decades and several thousand casualties, we learned that the most dangerous thing in our work was a wandering mind. Let's go ahead and save again. Save in the same place. What's this? Shitballs. The door's locked. So there might be goodies inside. Eldritch goodies. Look, it says there, extraction facility. This must be where they're getting the goo. Hold on. Seeing if I can get the attention of my dog. New stuff to play with, though. Oh well, have fun. Thank you, Mistress Kaylin. Good night. Get a good sleep. We gotta get in there. Why? Because if someone tells me to fear something, I like to know exactly where that something comes from and how to punch whoever made it in the head. Whoop some ass. Besides, sounds exactly like something the hottest new occult detective team in New Orleans would do, right? Solve some sick mysteries. Okay. Record all findings. Little Yohanathle. Yohanathle is the name of the Deep One city that is outside of Innsmouth. Down deep off Devil's Reef. They were allowed a small number of personal effects on site. Easier to just let them have their little trinkets than to enforce contraband rules, and the occasional knife in the gut for a supervisor was seen as an affordable expense. Such a goofy little game. Looks like a syringe. That's a beefy ass needle hole thing too. This goo is either going into something or coming out of something. Either way, it looks like it hurt like hell. It's like a poster of Innsmouth, home of the Deep Ones. Maybe that's where whoever lived here was from. Hey, Abby's back. What's a Deep One? They were this race of fishy, froggy folks that lived in this underwater city off the coast of Innsmouth. In exchange for plentiful fishing and crabbing seasons, they would mate with the local Innsmouth babes and create little baby hybrids. Apparently, it was a pretty sweet deal until some wandering douche came through the town and ruined it. Went and told the government. They torpedoed the underwater city and rounded everyone up and sent them to concentration camps and whatnot. This is a pretty accurate summary of what happened. Kind of sad, really. I hear little hybrid tadpoles are adorable. Innsmouth That's a terrible place. It's a terrible, terrible place. Terrible place. What's this? Some sort of manifesto. April 9th, 1/2 gallon. His name was Daniel. April 10th, 2 gallons. He told me to give her locket to her lover. April 11th, 1 gallon. Was still alive. What have I done? And it stops. Ooh, very cryptic. I like it a lot. Huh, looks like a diary. Oh, there we go. Every good Cthulhu scenario needs a diary. Each night, my darling wife, hidden deep in the back room of an Orleansian brothel, prays to her goddess, Shub-Niggurath. Oh, keeping the faith, groovy. That we might find a new home, that I might work, much less dreadful. That I might find work, much less dreadful. She is becoming too large, to convincingly lie that she is carrying a human child, so we must gather our pennies and leave soon. Huh. A little photo. Ah, okay. He's from Innsmouth. She's carrying something. Aw, look at her. So pretty. So full of tadpoles. They're not born as tadpoles. Okay. The lore. They're born looking human. They look like human babies. Blah, blah, blah. When they hit puberty or when they hit 30 or 40 or at some certain age, they start to change back into the deep ones. Deep ones are immortal. Eventually they're called back to the sea and they go back and they live forever until they're killed by, you know, some accident or something like that. And he's kind of handsome at that, you know. He's kind of handsome in that, you know, amphibious way. Aww. Why is that aw? Why is that not you? All the storybooks say that there's no pure love than that between a girl and a frog. Oh my god. What? April 12th, 1936. Hey, that's yesterday. April 12th, 1936. We're on April 13th, 1936. I bet it's Friday. A new prisoner was delivered for ooze extraction. He claims he was a riverboat captain with a ship that sails up and down the Mississippi River. He claims that there's a Deep One refugee situated in Minnesota, wherein my people live and thrive, hidden from the university's horrific testing and the government's terrible camps. So Deep Ones are second-rate citizens, I guess. I shall rescue my beloved tonight under cover of darkness, and we three shall make for Minnesota. I'll miss the radio call-in, and they shall send someone to investigate my squalid concrete prison. We shall be long gone. Huh! Looks like the university was keeping this fellow against his will, using him to extract goo from folks. But why? Maybe we should ask him. No way! If the university's as evil as this guy says they are, we best keep our mouths shut and do a little independent investigation. We gotta find out what this goo is, what they're using it for, and why they're being such bastards. Next section. A holding cell. Fucking shit on my dick! Another goddamn locked door. You look angrier than you should be. Cara says I'm gonna go for now. I'll see you later. Bye, Cara. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. We will be probably live streaming next Saturday again at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, if you want to stop back by, feel free. You look angrier than you should be. Sorry, the concept of, you know, privacy makes witches a little testy. Whatever, let's find ourselves some keys and F these locks up. 5:48. We will probably try to finish up this place and then Little Yahanathe. The Deep Ones could be manipulated in a way humans couldn't. They had what the brains called a deeper emotional intelligence than us. They would cry at the simple concept of tragedy, so to threaten them with their own was viciously effective. And there's like pictures of... Are these all Deep Ones? Hold on. My dog. It's crazy! Dead Randy. What the fuck? Are these super rare Dead Randy monogamy art covers? How did he get these? These are ultra banned all across America. Ugh. Okay, I gotta let my dog out. Hold on, everybody. we gotta take these. Bye, Kara, says Abby. What? Dead Randy, the sexy necromancer? It's this cute little incubus that runs around saving zombie girls after the world ends. And then boning them. Okay, this story arc was written by my first coven den mother, Agnes Gewilliker. G. Williker. It's a story of how this succubus girl, this purple girl here, wants Dead Randy all to herself, but while they're all mutual, Dead Randy gets sad that he's not boning mad dames, and him and the succubus girl learn that love should be shared whenever with everyone, not safe for individuals. It's adorable. Why'd humans ban it? The same reason they ban everything. Folks were getting too cheerful. Promoting cultist ideologies, they said. Not sure how love everyone you can and don't be a douche is considered the same as, you know, let's kick Cthulhu to F the world up, but whatever. Plus, I guess Dead Randy's pretty rampant in this series. Hard to get that love everyone message across in a story about nymphomaniacal blue midget without getting, you know, vigorous. But the message was so awesome, completely true to our cult's mantra and everything in Chasunkuk. And everyone in Chasunkuk thought us witches were pretty groovy after these stories came out. Preach love and compassion, for the universe offers neither. They put that as our town motto after Miss Agnes wrote this series. Come on, he's got to have some hard copies somewhere. The girls of the coven will shit their minds when they hear what I found. Dead Randy the... Oh wait, what's this? Are these the hard copies? Dead Randy, Sexual Necromancer, Death of a Deviant. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have put an adult thing on this. 10 cents. Oh, that's right. It's 1935. Dead Randy, the Sexy Necromancer, Harmony Arc, episode, Death of a Deviant. Once again, Dead Randy finds himself expelled from the Incubus Academy of Hell for failing to, quote, not look like a tiny idiot, unquote, portion of the class. Forever exiled, Randy seeks refuge on a desolate earth, destroyed by a mysterious plague that leaves the land barren in all but zombies. Using his powers of necromancy, Dead Randy cobbles together another village made of bones and sinew, drawing zombies from all over the wasteland, looking for a place to live. Once populated, Randy affectionately names his new toys the Bone Zone. Aw, yeah! I peek a few cute zombie girls in that shambling horde. One-way ticket to the Bone Zone. Oh my god. What is this? Here's another one. Dead Randy, the Sexy Necromancer, Damsel in Decay. Episode 2, Damsel in Decay. With the Bone Zone completed and the zombie villagers settled, Dead Randy enjoys a life of carnal luxury. But with hordes of zombies come their arch enemies, the only living creatures left on Earth. That's right. Packs of feral Pomeranians are attacking villagers of the Bone Zone, and when one of his lovely consorts is dragged away, it's up to Dead Randy to save her and drive away the feral pups. Man, he is humping the shit out of that zombie. I'm starting to understand why they banned this arc. Butts aren't supposed to fall off. We got more in this room? We do. Alright, I hear my dog wanting in. Hold on. This isn't really a game so much as just like I'm just pushing the buttons to move along the story. Dead Randy, the Sexy Necromancer, Harmony Arc, Episode 3, The Polyamorous Pollyanna. A new visitor from the underworld arrives in the Bone Zone. A salacious succubus named Sally. Marveled by his accomplishments, Sally becomes enamored with Dead Randy, demanding that the pair revoke their demonic job descriptions and become mutual lovers. Shocked at the idea that another demon could love him, and much to the dismay of the hordes of the zombie girls, Randy vows to become Sally's boyfriend. Poor Dead Randy, seduced by the idea of exclusive affection. Like my den mother always says, love 100 people and 1,000 people will love you back. I just want to love one person, thank you much. Can we leave yet? Oh god, more Dead Randy stuff. Dead Randy, the Sexy Necromancer Harmony Arc, Episode 4, Trouble in Paradise. After a few months of unrelenting ravaging, Randy and Sally start to become bored of their exclusivity. But while Randy aches to share his love with the rest of the village, Sally demands that he spend his pent-up affection on grinding through their turbulent relationship. Bad move, Sally. You got two folks going against their nature of sharing happiness with the world, desperately trying to keep their happiness between each other. Share it! Probably a fifth one. Yep. Oh my god, what is this? Dead Randy, the Sexy Necromancer. Harmony Arc, Episode 5. Monogamy? Madness! Finally, Sally and Randy see the error of their ways after an amicable breakup and a promise to remain sharing a portion, albeit a small one, of their love between each other. Randy and Sally tear through the bone zone, vigorously loving everyone in their path. Aw, I love a happy ending. I guess the last 40 pages are just meant to, you know, lock the message down. Not quite sure what the zombie butts falling off is supposed to represent, but I'm sure Miss Agnes nailed the metaphor, whatever it was. No, that's just pervy. Oh, one more piece of this candy. Well, that was fun. I learned about sharing affection with people I meet, being kind and caring, and learning not to judge others. Nothing but dust left. Well, and how to bone mad zombie dames. Let's carry on with the investigation. Designated sleeping area. We got 4 minutes, folks. Look, before we go any further, just let me say that what we do with Miskatonic is sometimes a little vicious or a little sadistic, even abjectly cruel, but it's necessary, alright? The universe is a writhing cauldron of unrelenting malice. We do what we do to make sure we don't release that. We don't what? Release that fact? Realize that fact. A key! Fantastic, we found a key. A key to the holding cell. Let's head back to that locked door and check it out. Whoa, what is going on here? Success! Now let's find out where this goo's coming from. Oh. What's that? It's a brain. A human one. With holes in it. Don't humans need their brains? Yeah, they do. There's got to be an explanation for this. The university's stealing brains to extract weird orange brain goo out of them? I mean, why? What's the point? This is probably why they didn't want us in here. Because of brain goo experiments. Yeah. We have to play it cool, figure out who we can trust at the university, and ask them some questions. Well, Rumman's been here a while, and I know I can trust a fellow witch. And you can trust a fellow Lizzie. Exactly. That's like half the faculty right there. Besides, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for all this. We just got to be careful not to get fired for insubordination or treason or whatever. Come on, partner. Let's go do us some sleuthing back at the home base. Alright, so we're done with the New Orleans chapter. Here's Bob. We'll deal with him real quick. So, Charlotte, how was your assignment? Good, it was good. Knocked at the door, waited around outside for a while, no response, came back home. And you didn't go inside the outpost. Inside? Oh, no, I didn't go inside. I was told not to, so I didn't. Just knocked on the door and left. Inside, you crazy. Right, well, we'll send a team to investigate and search for our missing researcher. Thank you, Charlotte. We had no intention of sending you on an assignment so early. So, what do I do now? You return to your quarters, get some rest. Tomorrow you start patrolling the Occult Science Building. Right. Well, talk to you later, Bob. Looks like we're in the clear, Liz. Are we still being detectives? Damn right we're gonna get to the bottom of this thing. But for now, let's get some sleep and start investigating tomorrow. Okay. See you tomorrow, Charlotte. I'm gonna go pray to Yogg-Sothoth. See you, Lizzie. What the hell? interlude. I think we're going to stop here. We're going to save the game, and we're going to say this is where we'll start next time if I continue playing on live streams. I need some input, guys. Come back to this live stream after the game, or well, after it's posted as like a video, and put "this sucks, I never want to see it again," or put "stream something else," or put "hey, this is kind of cool, let's see what happens," or "I really like this game and I really want you to continue playing it." Let me know what you want to do, and that's what we'll do. So, thanks for watching, everybody. As always, I appreciate it, and I will talk to y'all next time.